Pittsburgh Mayor-elect Corey O'Connor is beginning to shape the city's future. That includes assembling his administration. Today, he announced that he's nominating Sheldon Williams as Director of Public Safety. Thanks for joining us at 11. I'm Ken Rice. KDKA's Ricky Sayer spoke with some of Williams' colleagues about what he could bring to the job and to the city.
Williams has a long history with Pittsburgh Public Safety, first as a paramedic, then police officer and detective. He was one of just a few officers to have certifications across fire, hazmat, and EMS.
We're delighted.
Longtime colleagues of the man set to be nominated as Pittsburgh's next public safety director are singing his praises.
You couldn't ask for a better candidate today than Mr. Williams.
Beth Pittenger heads up the Citizen Police Review Board that Sheldon Williams has sat on for 11 years.
He brings a perspective that is very critical to the board's understanding of the cases that they review.
Williams has been one of 2 law enforcement professionals who have sat on the board.
We know him in his role as a fact finder, as a person who looks at things and thinks about things before he says something about it.
It also means he's been kept keenly aware of the challenges and controversies the police department has faced.
One of the things we're very hopeful about is his shepherding of the intervention services that the police, EMS, and fire need when they're dealing with individuals in crisis.
Williams retired from the police force in 2011 and spent more than a decade as a pastor at the Allegheny Center Alliance Church, where Blaine Workman is also a pastor.
I was thrilled. I think he's going to do a great job. He's a boots on the ground kind of a guy.
As public safety director, he'd likely be tasked with working with the new police chief to create strategies for tackling issues the police department faces, like violence or issues downtown.
He's a good communicator, but he also comes at those things with a pastor's heart. And so he's a good listener and engages well with people. And I think those types of skills will serve him well.
Pittenger says Williams is progressive when it comes to his beliefs on law enforcement best practices. He's taught what he's learned both in college and professional classrooms.
And I think that today the decision that the mayor-elect offered, is very, very positive, bodes well for the future of the city.
Pittenger says the review board has long faced obstacles when trying to get information from the police department that they are entitled to. She says it will be a good thing to have a public safety director who has experience on their board and knows what they face. Mayor-elect O'Connor said in a statement, quote, "With a career in the military, emergency medical services, police, and fire, Sheldon understands what it's like to be boots on the ground when you respond to a call. As director, he'll be able to bring those experiences together with his ministry and teaching to lead the department in community-based public safety." Now, City Council still needs to approve his nomination. We also came across some comments that Williams made in 2021 to the Washington Post about what happened when he first joined the department. They reported that he joined a public integrity unit whose job it was to look at internal corruption. He told the Post he expected to be applauded for working to restore public confidence, but instead, he was shunned. Reporting outside of City Hall, Ricky Sayer, KDKA-TV News.
The mayor-elect has also chosen his chief of staff. As KDKA lead investigator Andy Sheehan first reported yesterday, O'Connor is appointing Dan Gilman to the job. He was former Mayor Bill Peduto's chief of staff and served on Pittsburgh City Council.